Hello everyone. Am I audible? Hello everyone. Am I audible? Hello everyone. Hello. Good evening everyone. I hope I am audible, right? Please quickly tell me guys, am I audible? Great. So first of all, welcome to this amazing bootcamp, day 5 of this amazing bootcamp. Myself Lakshya Sachdeva. I am your data science mentor for this bootcamp, and today is the last day for this bootcamp. I hope everyone is excited. Good evening, good evening, good evening everyone. Great. I am also excited today. So today we will be learning how to create our own front end, okay? For like how to integrate our own like AI/ML models with our front end, okay? You guys can hear me, great. Okay, just give me a minute now. So the very first thing, guys, if any one of you have any kind of doubt till now, you guys can ask me in the chat, okay? Just wait for a minute so that I can open the chat as well. Okay. Screen is blank. I hope I am visible, right? Guys, I am visible. Guys, I am visible or not? Great. So if any one of you have any kind of doubt till now, then please ask me. After like 2 to 3 minutes, we will be starting with our session. Everything regarding the project will be explained at the end of the sessions. Okay. So right now, don't worry about the project. I will cover each and everything regarding the project at the end of the at the end of this boot camp, day 5. Right now, please don't focus on the project. I will explain each and everything at the end of the session regarding the project. I hope it's clear now. Any other? Okay. The certificates will be provided after once you submit the project. Okay. Like if you have all the attendance and you have submitted the project, then you will guys will get the certificates. The project is not going to be some advanced project. The project is based totally on what you are learning in these 5 days. Nothing extra. Okay. Yes, project is compulsory for the that certificates part. So the project is very much compulsory. How to reduce overfitting? So yes, Ankit. So we have learned the method of hyperparameter tuning, right? Using grid search CV, we change all the parameters, and instead of the default parameters, we keep our own parameters, right? So that is a technique we can use to avoid overfitting conditions. I hope everything is clear till now. Is there any other doubt regarding any topic or anything? In roadmap for all of this, okay. You have to make the project on VS Code. I will be going to explain you step by step how can you make the project as well. Don't worry regarding that, okay? And about the roadmap, so if you guys want proper roadmaps and everything in detail, you guys can connect me, because I don't think it is okay to explain each and everything in this bootcamp, because it will consume a lot of time. Okay, just give me 2 more minutes and then we will start with our lecture, today's class. A proper size of training and testing is in between like 75 and 25 ratio, or maybe sometimes 80 and 20 ratio, like 80 training and 20 testing. This is a perfect size, we can say. But if we are like dealing with a very large data set, such as like let's say 50 lakh rows and all, so we can also take 49 lakh for like in that cases 4 or 5% of testing as well is also comfortable. Attendance will be taken at the end, so please don't spam attendance right now. Attendance link will be shared at the end of the session. Yes, the background of C is not that much important. The knowledge of Python and everything is very much important, but not C. No, you guys have to make the project in VS Code. Everything regarding the project, how to make it and everything, I'm going to explain at the end of the session. I hope this is clear. So the project that we are going, like the data set that we are going to use today is a crop recommendation system. Okay, we can call it a simple project as well. So we are going to make a crop recommendation system today. Okay. No, you guys have to do the project on VS Code, and then you have to make the front end and all of that project as well. So everything regarding the project will be explained at the end. How to use this model, like we made model, then how to use. Okay, like so suppose you have created one website, you have made one website. Now if you want like your website to predict something or predict some kind of value on base of some kind of data, there these projects, these small ML projects are very much useful. Let's suppose we have a farm related website. Okay, so what I can do, I can add this the model that we I'm going to make today, the crop recommendation system. So what I can do, I can use this model on that website. I can simply apply that this model over there. So it will be a very useful feature for a farm related website and all. So we can use these models over there. I hope I am clear. Next bootcamp maybe yes, I maybe the next bootcamp will be on like next month or something. Okay, not right now. Yes, we can also make the models like class, car price prediction and all. These models are also very much useful. So like you can make the model based on your comfort zone and what is your requirement actually. So based on your requirement, you guys can make your own models. Okay, so let's quickly begin with the session now. I hope all the doubts are clear. No, it is not necessary to do first BTech and then only you can become data science. If you have, if you genuinely have interest in the field of data science, you just have to like, mm, just you have to like practice each and every concept and try to learn each and everything, and you can also do it. It is not like the BTech background is that much necessary. Okay, I hope all the doubts are now clear. You will be given a deadline of 3 days approximately, and within 3 days you have to make the project. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly begin with the session now. I hope my screen is visible, right, guys? Is my screen visible? Guys, quickly tell me, is my screen visible? Great. So this is the model that we are going to make. So this is a crop recommendation model actually, and I hope I have this crop recommendation.csv. Just let me check. So the very first thing, what we are going to do, we are going to import all the libraries, the NumPy and Pandas, and just ignore these two libraries for right now. Then the next thing, we are going to import the train test split. Okay, the train test split, sir, it is used to split our data set into training part and testing part. Okay, then we are importing standard scaler. Standard scaler is used to standardize our data set into like in a common range. I have explained you this as well. Okay, desktop crop recommendation.csv. Yes, I have this. Great. Then we have accuracy score. Accuracy score is just used to find the accuracy, okay, of the model. And we have logistic regression, like we are using actually we are predicting the type of crop, right? The model is on based on crop recommendation. So we are predicting a type of crop over here. So this means we are classifying a crop, which means we are going to train a classification model. So to train a classification model, I am using logistic regression. I hope this much is clear. So these are all the libraries that we are going to use. Yes, I will share all of these files as examples. Then I have used dataset is equal to pd.read csv. That means I am going to read this csv file, and I have given the path over here. Now if I will just print dataset.head, so I will get the top 5 rows of this dataset. As you can see, I have some certain columns, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 columns. So these columns are N, that is nitrogen percentage, P, that is phosphorus percentage, K, that is potassium percentage, temperature, humidity, pH value, and rainfall. Okay. So on the basis of all of these factors, we have to predict the label. Sir, what is this label? Label is nothing but the crop that is going that we are recommending. That's hey, on basis of all of this data, you must grow rice. If I will just show you this crop recommendation.csv. So let me just show you 100. Yes. So based on these data, we can also give the crop like pomegranate. Based on some other data, we can predict the crop should be banana, so cotton. There are many crops. Okay, jute. This is also jute. Coffee. We have. So these are all the types of crops that we can predict. Okay, I hope this dataset consists of 100 crops, if I am right. Okay, so this is maize and all. So these are all the crops that I can predict. Okay, so the next thing, I will use dataset dot value underscore counts. So this will give me all the crops that I have in my dataset. Okay, so as you can see, these are all the crops that I can predict, and all the crops have 100 value, 100 rows. Okay, so this means we have 100 rows for apple, we have 100 rows for banana, we have 100 for black gram and all and all. Okay, then I have written dataset dot shape. Dataset dot shape gives me the shape of my dataset. This 8 over here means that we have 8 columns. You can also count as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this 8 over here means that we have 8 columns, and this 2200 means that we have 2200 rows, and also we have 22 labels over here, which means each label consists of 100 rows. I hope the dataset is clear to you. I hope this dataset is clear to you. So yes, a very interesting thing now. A very interesting thing now. I have told you guys that we can use label encoder to convert all of these categorical columns into numerical columns, right? I have told you guys that we can use label encoder to convert all of these categorical columns into numerical columns. But we can also convert these with the help of dot replace function. So as you can see, with the help of dot replace, I have converted, or we can say I have given numbers, I have given numerical values to each and every label. I hope this is also clear. Then after that, I have split my data set into X and Y, in which X consists of all the data points except the label or except the result, and Y consists of only the result data set. Okay. Then we have applied standard scalar on the X dataset, as you can see. And after that, we have used the train test split over here. The train test split is again used to split our dataset into training part and testing part. So this I have taught you approximately 2 to 3 times now. Okay. Then again, with a simple line, I have first defined my model, that is model equal to logistic regression. And after that, I have fitted my model on my training data, that is X train and Y train. And my model is now trained. So what I can do, I will now find the accuracy of my model. So I can see the accuracy on training data is 97% approximately, and accuracy on testing data is 98% approximately. So this means I am getting a very good results. I hope this much is clear, guys. So this shows that we are getting a very good result. What I can do, what more things that I can add over here? I can add hyperparameter tuning as well. But I am already getting 97-98% accuracy, so I don't want to add hyperparameter tuning. What I can do, I can also apply deep learning or neural networks in this model. Instead of like logistic, I have just used logistic regression right now. So instead of using logistic regression, I can use neural networks as well. I can train my model on neural networks as well. So this is also a, you can say, point. Okay, but currently I have trained my model on a simple logistic regression. Then over here, just for trial, I have taken random values in my input. Okay, I have taken an input and I have taken random values in my input. Then I have converted that input into array. Then I have reshaped this, and I have then applied the standard scaler. As you can see, scale dot transform, right? I have applied the standard scaler. And after something, if I will just find out the prediction over here, you can see I am getting 19. And with the help of this function, I have also taken that if my output is 19, I will get coconut. The coconut will be returned. So as you can see, I am getting the crop coconut. These are not random values. Actually, I must have taken these values from the dataset or somewhere. So if you want, I will take another values. Let's say I am taking these values. Okay, let's say this second values. So this must return me rice. Okay, so I am copying these values and I will simply paste these values over here. Okay, and I just have to add some commas. I just have to add some commas over here. Great. Now let's try to predict. So as you can see, I am getting 3 over here, which denotes rice. And according to the values that I took, I must get the output rice only. So we can say our model is predicting good results. I hope this is clear, right? Again, if I just want to predict my model, so based on some random values, this is giving me answer 4. If I just again copy these values, I will print these values over here. And yes, I am getting the answer 4 again, that is pomegranate. I hope this concept is clear. Like I have done nothing new. These are all the steps that we have understood in the last lecture. Like how can we train our model, how can we find our accuracy, and how can we predict our model, predict any output with the help of dot predict function. All of these things we have already discussed in the last lecture. I hope everything is clear till now. Yes, everything related to the project I will tell at the end of the session, and all the details will be uploaded on the WhatsApp group as well. So don't worry regarding the project. Or if you have missed any of the attendance in 1 or 2 classes, don't worry about that. Everything will be cleared at the end of the session. I hope this is clear. Great. Now the next important thing, I want to save my model. I want to save my model. So I am going to import a very important library that is known as pickle. Okay, I am going to import a very important library that is known as pickle. I am going to import a very important library that is known as pickle, and I just have to run this cell over here. This will download my model. This will, sorry, not download, it will give my model over here. Okay, and I just have to download my model from here. I hope this is clear, guys. I am going to use the library pickle and gzip to save my model in my system. Okay, so what I am doing, I am opening my model first of all, model1.pkl, and I am dumping my model over here. Okay, I am opening my file and then I am dumping my model over here with the help of pickle.dump. Save model means that first of all we have trained our model, right? So this model that we have used, we have trained it, right? We have trained this logistic regression model, so we have to save this model so that we can use this model anytime and anywhere we want. So it is not like we can also use this model in our Google Colab notebook right now. Like I am using this model in Google Colab, right? So after saving this model in my system, I can use this model in my VS Code as well. So I will now simply download this model. I want you guys to download this model as well. Okay, so as you can see, this model is now downloaded. I hope everything is clear now. Model1.pkl file is nothing but it contains the model that I have trained. Okay, Model1.pkl is the file in which I have my model. I have my trained model. Now what can I do? For your, I will just create one more file over here. Okay, I will create a new folder. Let's say crop. I will give the name crop. And I will open the terminal in my folder. And I will write code dot. So I have opened my VS Code in my this folder, crop folder. Okay. Now the very first thing, have you guys installed Python in your system? Like if you guys don't have Python, so I will quickly tell you how can you install Python as well. Just simply go to Python. Welcome to python.org. You can simply go to downloads and go to all releases. Okay. Now as you can see, the latest version is 3.13.5. Okay. So I don't prefer to install this version because it is like the most recent version always have some kind of bugs and all. So I won't prefer to install this version. What you guys can do, just scroll a little bit down and you can see many more older versions. Okay, so if possible, just go and download a little previous version. I would prefer, like I am currently using 3.11.6. I hope it is somewhat over. Yes, I am using this current version, 3.11.6. If you want, you can download any other version as well, but I won't prefer downloading the latest version. Okay. So after, you can just simply go to the specific version that you want to install. Just scroll down a little bit and you can download it from here. So I have Mac OS, so I have installed this version from over here. Okay. So if you have Windows of 64-bit, you can install it from this, or 32-bit you can install it from this. Okay, I hope everything is clear. How can you install Python? After you have installed Python, for Windows you have some kind of environment variables. Okay, so you have to add your Python folder to your environment variables. You can also go to YouTube and watch any tutorial like how to set up Python. And for Mac OS, all the everything is already done. You don't have to do anything. Okay, you just have to install Python. I hope how to install Python is now clear. Okay. If everything till now is clear, write clear in the chat. Yes, we need Python for project because we are working on Python, right? Sir, can you show us in VS Code? What do you want to see in VS Code? Okay, so let's move on. Now the next step. Now the next step I have is I have already made some of the. Okay, I've done all the code I have already done over here. So I will simply copy the code. Okay, model1.pkl. This is the model I have already downloaded it. I have this templates over here and nothing else. So I will simply copy this and I will paste this. And now I will explain you each and everything step by step. Okay. So, okay, I have to copy one more thing, that is the static file. And I have to paste this in my crop. Great. After you have downloaded the Python, you can run your code, Python code in your IDE, or you can also use VS Code to run your code. Okay. Can we use weather API in this? Where do you want to use weather API? Yes, the project details will be uploaded in the group as well, so don't worry. Yes, you can also connect. No, you the Python will not automatically connect, but you can connect the Python through this. Okay, through the terminal. You can also watch the YouTube tutorials how to connect VS Code with Python and all. You will find many tutorials over there. Yes, everything, every code, every notes will be shared to you guys. Okay, so let's move on. So this is my first of all, this is the model that I have saved. I have imported it in some of my folder. Okay, this is the first thing. This is the first step that we have to take. Okay, then what we are going to do? We are going to create a terminal. We are going to open a terminal. Okay, so this is my terminal over here. So now we have to start. We have to create an environment where we are going to install all the libraries. Okay, we have to create an environment where we are going to install all the libraries. So to create an environment, I am going to write Python. You just have to write Python. Okay, I am going to write Python 3, but in Windows you just have to write Python. Okay, Python minus m venv venv. Sir, what is this now? So I am telling my system that, hey, my system, you have to create a virtual environment. Hey system, you have to create a virtual environment with the name venv. Okay, I can give any name. Let's say I can give env, or I can give my own name, let's say Lakshay. So I can give any name to my virtual environment, but right now I am giving venv. Yes, you if you have Jupyter on your laptop in your system, you can do in Jupyter as well. Yes, if you want to connect weather API and any of your models, you can do that. If you can do, it will be great. So yes, I have created a virtual environment. As you can see, here is my virtual environment. So under my virtual environment, I have my bin folder, and under my bin, I have my activate. Okay. So I have to go over this activate. So what I am going to write? I am going to write source venv slash bin slash activate. Okay. After writing this, as you can see, I have activated my venv virtual environment. But you guys are, if any one of you is on Windows, so you have to go to venv slash scripts slash activate. Okay, so this is the command that if any one of you is working on Windows, you have to run this command, not the above one. Okay, venv slash scripts slash activate. Activate, sorry, not active, activate. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. How can you create and activate your virtual environment? In Windows, you have to write the line venv slash script slash activate, but in Mac OS, you just have to write source venv bin activate. Great. So as you can see, my virtual environment is now activated. As you can see, my virtual environment is now activated. Okay. Now the next step, in the next step, I am going to install some important libraries such as pip install numpy. Okay, the first library I'm going to install numpy. Second, I will install pandas. Then I will install scikit-learn, or maybe scikit-learn is not necessary right now. I will install Flask. Okay, so I'm going to install all of these libraries first, and all of the libraries are now installed. successfully installed. Okay, so now coming to my app.py. So as you can see, I have to install one or two more libraries. I will install pip install pillow. Great. So the very first thing, we have to import all the libraries, right? The very first thing, we have to import all the libraries. So the libraries we are importing is from Flask, import Flask, render template and request. So now what is this Flask, render template and request? I will explain you when we are going to deal with these. Okay. Then we have imported pickle. So pickle is used for, like, we have saved our model using pickle, right? So we are going to use pickle only to bring our model in this file as well. Then we have used numpy as np, and we have imported image from pil. I will not necessary. This is not necessary. Okay. So I have just imported numpy as np. So these are the three things I have imported. Now the next thing, I am using loading my model over here. As you can see, model equal to pickle dot load, open model one dot pickle in read binary format. So I am doing nothing. I am just saving my model that I have downloaded over there. The model that I have downloaded, the model that I have downloaded in my Google Colab, I am just calling that model over here. Okay. And I am initializing my Flask app using app is equal to Flask underscore underscore name underscore underscore. I hope my screen is visible, right? Or should I zoom in more? My screen is visible, right, guys? Or should I zoom in more? Okay, let me just. Okay, I hope this is now visible. Great, let's move on. So we have now imported our model using like pickle.load, open model one.pkl and rb. Rb is nothing but it stands for read binary. And we have initialized our app as well. Now the next thing, have you seen any kind of routes? Like, let me just show you. Yes. So as you can see this over here, can you see some routes over here like python org slash downloads slash release slash python 3116? So these are routes. Okay. So what I am saying over here, that my default route. So if I'm using only a single slash, this means this is my default route. Okay. My default route, app.route. So I'm saying this app at the app dot route. I'm saying this is my default route. Okay. The slash single slash is my default route. Then I have made a function over here, index, and I'm returning render template. So what is this render template? So as you can see, I have imported this render template over here as well. So this render template is nothing but it will this render template is nothing but return it will return an html page it will return an html page present in my templates folder. So as you can see, I am returning this crop4.html. So as you can see, I have a crop4.html page over here. Now what is there in this crop4, I will explain at the end. Right now just understand this, that render template function over here is helping me to return an HTML page. So what I am doing over here, I am saying to my system that, hey, if the person is at the default route, or we can say only the slash route, just return this crop4.html. I hope this is clear. Then in the next step, I have created one more route, that is the slash predict route. Okay. Just as we have this python.org slash downloads slash release, right? So in the same way, I have slash predict route now. Okay. In which I have methods equal to post. Now, sir, what is this methods equal to post? This methods equal to post is saying that I will take some value from the user and I will give those values. I will take some values from the user and I will give those values back at to my uh, back to my HTML page. Okay, because as you can see, I'm rendering my crop4.html over here as well. So this means I will take the values from the user and I will post those values in my HTML page over here. I hope this much is clear. If everything till now is clear, write clear in the chat, guys. I have to still explain this predict column over here, so I am going to explain it. I hope everything is clear till now. The assignments and project, I am going to explain everything at the end, so don't worry, guys. I'm going to explain each and everything at the end. Okay. So again, just like we have made one function for this default route, right? This index function. This means that whenever someone is going to go to this default route, my index function will be called. In the similar way, what I have done, that when anyone is going to this predict function, predict route, my recommend crop function will run. And in recommend crop, what I have done, I have taken all the column names. As you can see, these are all the column names, right? Like N, P, K, temperature, humidity, pH, rainfall. These are nothing but all the column names over here. N, P, K, temperature, humidity, pH, and rainfall. Okay. So I have taken all the column names over here. Then I have request. Okay. As you can see, I have taken request over here. Okay. I have imported request over here. So this request is doing nothing but it is requesting some value from the user. Okay. It is requesting some kind of value from the user, which means if I will just show you this HTML page over here. So this is just this styling. Yes. The page starts from here. So yes. I have these columns, right? I have these columns inside a form. If you guys have a little bit knowledge of HTML, I hope you guys will be able to get this. I have a form over here. I have opened a form. Okay. And under this form, I am taking many input columns. Like I am taking one input column for nitrogen. I am taking one input column from phosphorus. I am taking one input column for potassium. So in this form, I am taking many input columns from the user. Okay. And then after the user give the input, I am requesting that input from my HTML page to give that input to my Python app.py. Okay. So what this request.form.get stands for? This stands for I am requesting from the form. As all of this is within the form, right? I have initialized a form over here. I have initialized a form over here. So request this request.form.get means that I am requesting all the values from the form to give all the values to my these variables. Okay. So I have requested all the values from the form to give to my variables. All of the dataset and the codes will be provided to you guys, so don't worry. Okay. So then what I have done over here, I have made a list of this. Okay. I have made a list of all the crops. In the next step, I have written result equal to model dot predict. So model is model I have imported over here using pickle. Okay, pickle dot load. I have imported my model over here. Then I am using model dot predict. I am again giving all of these input features as an array. Okay, I am giving all of these input features as an array, and after that I am getting my result, and I am printing the index. Okay, so what I'm doing over here, if I just try to explain the logic behind this. So as you guys know, the index start from 0, right? As you guys know, the index start from 0, but my model is predicting the values from 1. So what I am doing over here, I am taking the result and I am subtracting one value from my result so that I can get the exact index value. As the indexes start from 0, but my model is giving the values from 1. So what I am doing, I am taking the index, I am taking the result over here, and I am subtracting 1 from my result so that I can get the particular index value. Okay. Then what I have done over here, I have simply written result equal to str crop of index. So I have just converted my result into a string. Okay, I have converted my result into a string, and I have I have used render template to return the same crop4.html, and this time I have given result equal to result. So what is this result equal to result? So this is the thing that I am posting to my what we call HTML. So as you can see, um, 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 where I have taken that predict post. There is somewhere must be result. I have used result somewhere as well over here. Right now I'm not getting it, but there is somewhere. Okay, I will look for it later on. Okay. So what is it doing? It is returning my result value to a result variable in my HTML page. Okay. And then I have simply given some kind of port to it. Now if I will just run this. Okay, sorry. If I will just run this file, I will simply write, I will first of all activate my environment, source venv slash bin slash activate. Now I will run this file by python app.py. Okay, pickle, no model named sklearn. Okay, so I have to install sklearn as well. Pip install scikit scikit learn. Okay, I'm going to install scikit learn as well. Now if I will try to, okay, sorry. Now if I will try to run my app, python app.py. So it may take a while. Okay, it's not loading. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this and I will run it again. I will run it again using python app.py. So as you can see, my app is now running on this local host. I hope this is clear. So I'm going to simply copy this and I'm going to paste this link over here. So as you can see, so the HTML part I am not going to explain because I hope all of you guys can easily understand this HTML part. Like I'm not an web developer, I am a data science student. So I hope you guys can understand. So you can understand this HTML page by yourself. Like I have just simply used some CSS and HTML, and the final result is something like this. So if I will take some values for, let's say I'm taking these values for pomegranate. Okay, I'm going to take some values for pomegranate. So I'm going to take 33, 23, 45. 33, 23, 45. The next values are, so I'm just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to fill out all of these values so that we can test our model, like if it's working properly or not. And yes, so now if my model is going to work properly, I must get the output pomegranate. Okay, it's giving me papaya. I don't know why. Okay, okay, okay. So it's giving me papaya. So it's giving me wrong output. So what I can do, I can test it for one more time. Okay. So I'll just simply remove this. Yes. So let's again some values. These are the values for rice. Okay. So I hope this time it will predict a correct thing. And yes, it's predicting the rice value only. So yes, sometimes my model is going to predict wrong outcome. Sometimes it going, because it is also 95, 96% correct. Okay. It is not 100% accurate. So it is very much common that sometimes it predicts wrong output. Yes, I can understand Flask is not that much uh, understandable to you guys right now because it is a little bit complex. But I hope this is like once or twice you will practice, so it will get you guys will get comfortable in Flask as well. I hope everything till now is a little bit clear. Not exactly. I would not say that everything is clear to you guys until and unless you will code by yourself. But I hope a little bit things are clear now. Like how we set the default route, how can we set some kind of predict route, how can we take the values, how can I predict some kind of output and display the output again. I hope a little bit of things are clear to you guys. Now again, all of these things will be more clearer once you guys will practice by yourself. Okay. Data can be anything. You can use any kind of data to predict anything. So if you can but just try to get a good quality data. Okay. So yes, I have connected my HTML page using this render template. So this render template is connecting my HTML page with my Flask app. Yes, all the codes till now, each and every code is shared to you guys, and all the codes remaining like today's codes and everything will be shared to you as well. So don't worry about that. And now you guys can easily deploy these in different platforms. Like each and every platform, you have to perform some different task. Okay. So if you want, you can deploy it on Render or any other Streamlit or any other platform. It's your choice. Yes, we used Flask over here. I hope everything is clear till now. Okay, now if everything regarding the project is clear, so let's move on to some important announcements. Okay. Yes, we used Flask to connect our HTML page to Python. Render template, actually use render template to connect all of the pages. Okay. Why didn't we use Tinker? If you want to do something with using Tinker, you can do that as well. I have shown you one technique. This is not like there is only one and only technique to perform some kind of task. There are many techniques, so you can perform anything you want. Okay, it is not like you have to go through only my techniques only. You, if you are comfortable in any other technique, if you think you have anything else in mind which can give you better accuracy, you can do that as well, no problem. Streamlit is also like, just like we are seeing our output in Flask, right? Streamlit is also a platform where we can get our outputs, but a very important thing, Streamlit shows a bad impact, we can say, whenever you are going to give some kind of some kind of interview or something. Because when you will tell the interviewer that you have deployed your projects on Streamlit and anything, it gives some kind of bad effect. Okay, so try to deploy your projects on Render or anything else. Yes. So now regarding the project, okay, regarding the project, guys, please calm down a bit. Okay, so I am going to give you information regarding the project. So the very first thing, you guys have 3 days to complete your project. What you guys have to do in your project, a data set will be given to you guys. Okay, a data set will be given to you guys. What you have to do, you have to pre-process the data, like you have to just handle the missing values, data standardization, label encoding, and all. A data set will be given to you guys, it will be provided. You have to pre-process the data set, you have to train our model. Okay, you have to train your model, and if possible, you have to make the Flask app. Okay, you have to do these three things on your data set that will be given to you. This will be the project. What is the data set, what you have to like, and also you can use any training thing, like you can train on machine learning models as well, or if you want to use deep learning neural networks, you can train your model on deep learning neural networks as well. Okay, so this will be going to your this will be your project, and you have 3 days to complete your project. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear, guys. You have 3 days to complete your project, and in your project you just have to, a data set will be given to you guys, and you have to train a model on that data set, and if possible you have to make a Flask app. Where to submit the project, a Google link will be provided to you guys. All the details, like all the details regarding the data set, all the guidelines, every rules and regulations and everything will be provided to you guys through the community. Okay, and the link for the project submission is also going to be provided in the community. No, you guys, the data set on which you have to train your model will be given to you guys in the group only. Okay, you can directly code in VS Code as well, but it is required to save the model using pickle or something. If you guys are not there in the WhatsApp community, then just the link will be there in the description of this YouTube video, so please join the WhatsApp community through that link. Project, all of the project things, like all the pre-processing steps, how to train the model, how to test the model, how to make the Flask app, each and everything we have discussed in these 5 days. And the dataset will be a simple dataset, it is not like it will be a complex project or complex dataset. The dataset will be very simple, so I hope you guys can manage it. If you guys have attended all of these 5 days, you can manage it. And if you want any kind of help, you can either connect with me, or you can also uh, watch these videos again. No, the dataset will be given to you guys. I will provide the dataset. Yes, I have like in these 5 days, you must have got to know like how can you train your own models. So yes, you can practice your models by taking the dataset from Kaggle and anywhere else. You can train your models, but the for the project, the data set that will be provided by me, so that the project will be same for everyone. I hope this is clear. Yes, all information will regarding the project will be provided in the WhatsApp community, so don't worry about that. Yes, you can also save the model using joblib, no problem. No, actually separate HTML and CSS files. Flask supports that, but you have to save the CSS file in other folder, that is the static folder and all. So I would prefer to make one file only for HTML and CSS both, because then you have to connect the CSS file using static folder and all and all. Yes, by training I mean the model will be most probably classification model. So you have to make a train a classification model. Okay. Now the next thing. Now the next thing. If any one of you have missed any kind of attendance for 1 day or 2 day, so there is going to be a booster session conducted by DevTown. I am going to take that session only. Okay. It will be on 21st of July. Today is 19th of July, right? So this session is going to take place on 21st of July. So if you guys have missed any attendance for any of the day, like 1 or 2 day attendance, or if you have any kind of doubt regarding the project, like anything you didn't understand in these 5 days, if you guys have any kind of doubt, you can simply ask me that all of those doubts in that doubt solver session. Okay, all the details. This session is not going. This doubt booster session, bootcamp booster session is not going to be there on YouTube. It will be conducted separately on Zoom meeting. So those all of you who wants to register in this booster session, the all the details will be provided in the community only, so that you guys can register in this session, and you can talk to me one on one if you have any kind of doubt on any topic, or if you have missed 1 or 2 days attendance. To cover that attendance, you can register in this booster session. I hope this is clear. Yes, the same community where you get the class link. Now, the third important announcement. If any one of you are interested in the data science batch conducted by DevTown, so a very new batch is going to be started from 1st of August. Okay. So if any one of you want to learn, want to deep dive into this data science field, because all of you guys know, and me also, that in 5 days you won't be able to get as much information as you need to become a data science or something, or to grab some kind of jobs and all. Okay, so it is a proper 3-month batch that is conducted by DevTown, in which from the basics till the advanced you will get each and every concepts done by professional data science mentors. Okay, and this batch is going to be start from 1st of August. So if any one of you wants to join that batch, you guys can join. If you want to contact me, you can find me on LinkedIn. My name is Lakshya Sachdeva, so you can just go and connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay. I hope everything is clear to you guys now. Anything else, guys? Any kind of doubt or something? Anything else, guys? Uh, The project deadline is 3 to 4 days only. So if you guys have any kind of doubt regarding the project or any topic, you can join the booster session only. So each and every doubt regarding the project will be cleared in that session, and you can take one-on-one guidance as well if you want. Like if you want any kind of help in the project or anything, so I will be there. I am only conducting the booster session. You can take the guidance from me. And after you submit the after you submit the project, the certificates will be provided to you guys. Yes, the certificate of completion will be there after the project submission. If you guys want to join this data science batch, you can just simply go to DevTown. You can just simply search DevTown on Google, or you can message the admins of your WhatsApp community as well. They will also help you. Or you can just simply go to Google and search for DevTown batches, and you can just simply see for all the batches. Last day for submission is going to be 22nd of July. I hope everything is clear to you guys, right? The fees and all the details regarding the batch is there on the DevTown site only. So I can't tell you all the fee structure and all. You can just go and simply go through the fee structure over there only. Now the attendance link is there in the chat, guys. So please quickly fill out the attendance form for today. The attendance link is there in the chat. So please quickly go and fill out the attendance form for today. The codes and data sets and everything regarding the bootcamp will be provided in the community only, WhatsApp community. So guys, please must assure you are there in the WhatsApp community. And the attendance link for today is there in the chat, live chat. So please quickly go and fill out the attendance form. I hope everything is clear, guys. The attendance link is there in the chat. So please quickly go and fill out the attendance form. And if you guys have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the live chat. I hope everything is clear to you guys, right? The guys quickly fill out the attendance form. The project submission link will be provided to you guys in the WhatsApp community only. So there you have to submit the project. Appreciation certificates will be provided after you complete your project and like after you have attended all the 5 days. Like mark the attendance for all the 5 days. You can search for Lakshya Sachdev on LinkedIn and you will find my LinkedIn ID. Okay. The project you guys have to submit on the WhatsApp group. The link will be provided only, and the link will be provided there only. So please don't worry about the project. Yes, today's notes will be updated. Don't worry. I will upload the notes. I will update the notes by within 2 to 3 hours. So don't worry. Notes will be updated soon. Thanks a lot, guys, for attending this bootcamp for all the 5 days. Thanks a lot, very much. So, if possible, I will again conduct one of the bootcamp in the coming month. So, thanks a lot for joining this bootcamp. So, this 5 days bootcamp ends over here. There will be a booster session. If any one of you have any kind of doubt, you can attend the booster session. And a very new batch is going to start from the next month, that is 1st of August. So if you guys want any kind of like information, or like if you want to pursue in the field of data science and AI ML, so if you guys are interested, you can join that batch through the DevTown website. Okay. Professional faculty will be there to teach you guys, and you can join that batch if you guys are interested. The course link, you can just simply go to DevTown website and you can find it. Yes, if you guys have filled out the attendance form, you guys can leave. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. Thanks a lot for attending this 5 day bootcamp. And please fill out the attendance form if not done yet. Okay, I will try to do the videos on ML with cybersecurity as well. Don't worry. I hope everything till now is clear to you guys. So please fill out the attendance form that is there in the live chat if you have not done yet. And thanks a lot for joining these 5 days. It's an amazing boot camp, and I will try to conduct another boot camp in the next month, in the coming month. If someone missed 1 or 2 day classes, you guys can just attend the booster session. Okay, just register for the booster session, and you can fill out your like 1 2 day attendance. Okay. Yes, you can deploy in Vercel as well, but maybe Vercel does not allow web services. I think so. You can check on how to deploy in Vercel as well. Okay, I will try to conduct a bootcamp on neural networks and NLP as well. Don't worry. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining. Thanks a lot. So this is it for today, guys. Let's meet in another bootcamp. Thanks a lot for joining.